Good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here. It might be morning where you are watching this. I want to do a quick little video because a lot of people are always asking me, they're like, Lisa, how do y'all know where to invest, or where do you, recommend your clients to invest? So there's a few things, you want to look at. You want to look at the resale. You want to look at the, the population influx, not outflux. You don't want to buy anywhere where the population is, people are leaving the area. Look at the amount of rentals in the area. Is there a rental shortage if you're thinking about holding on to these properties for long-term rentals? But one thing I always tell people to do is follow the national builders. Now, by national builders, and I have my little cheat sheet because I did some research today. I'm just going to focus right now on Brunswick County, okay, which is one of the most southern, well, the most southern county on the coast in North Carolina, and that is where we heavily invest. You've got Ocean Isle Beach, Sunset, Calabash, Supply, Leland, all that. Large developments are going there. It's the fastest growing county in the state. Now, that's one thing to look at, is how fast is this county growing. But when I say follow the national builders, literally pull up. You can Google. You can say, how many national builders have neighborhoods in X county, okay? When you pull that up for Brunswick County, I mean, the list is insane. But just reading a few of these, you have D.R. Horton, you have Lennar, you have Pulte, you have Meritage, you have Dream Finders, you have David Weekley. So I went to the different websites, and there is one website that tells you how many communities. So D.R. Horton currently has 14 communities in Brunswick County. Dream Finders has 7. Lennar has 6. The reason I say follow the national builders, guess what? They've done the research for you. Researching and, getting the schematics on all these areas with the population growth and the income growth and the, the influx and outflux, people moving in and out of the community. These builders have already done their research, because guess what? They just don't say, hey, this looks like a good place, let's just go build there. No, they've researched and they're like, you know what? We know we can build X amount of properties in here, neighborhood this size, in this price point. Just follow them. One thing to do is buy their model homes. I've done several videos on that because we do that. Another thing is to look and see what they're building, okay? If they are building price, homes that are $400,000 and under, that lets you know that that is what's selling there based on the people that live there and the income that they bring in. So don't go and, try and buy to resale, flip, or anything, a $600,000 or $700,000 house, unless if you're on the coast, it's on the island and you're turning it to an Airbnb or something like that, for high-end rental. Look at what they're doing. You don't have to copy their model. You can't. You're not a builder, but you can look at it and say, okay, this is their target price point. That needs to be my target price point or a little bit under, and then work your numbers backwards from there. But that's how you figure out which area you need to be investing in.